kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
You have just tuned in to the Mag Nerd Podcast, your home for everything in music, anime, and gaming. What is up, guys? Showing up the King here, back with another toy review, and today I'm bringing you the Imagination Works Son Goku. Whoo! This thing is sexy. Look at the front of this box. We got the gold, we got the reflective lettering on the side here. On the side, we got the Super Saiyan transformation he can take on. On the back here, we have some product shots and show that you can do the regular Son Goku and the Super Saiyan. And on the side, we just got the regular Goku. I know this figure has been causing a lot of controversy. A lot of people love it. A lot of people disliked it. Well, today's the day we're going to find out for sure. Let's get this bad boy open. All right, guys, let's get this thing open. I'm going to do it live on camera. I have not opened this up yet, so this will be my first time seeing it with you guys. All right, here we go. Ooh, look at that. Let's get a close-up. We got the hair. We got the eyes. Oh, this thing is no joke. What we got here? Looks like we got a nice little Imagination Works stand. So we can get him in a lot of different poses. This looks like it's premium. And again, we got the figure itself. And I like it. And this is actually, you know what? Let's just get this thing out of the plastic. Trying to be very careful here. This is actually a lot more, this is a lot different than what we normally get from SH Figuarts. Let's take a look at the Super Saiyan head sculpt first. So I like it. So it looks like what they did is, does that come off? Yeah, it does. I should probably read some instructions on here so I don't mess anything up. This has to come off, so because again, this is premium. Like, look at this hair. Look at the hair alone, guys. I mean, the hair. This is some damn good looking Super Saiyan hair. I mean, there's shading. There's like a nice little yellow tint to it. This thing is amazing. And then you can just pull the front hair piece off like this, just like any other SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figure. But again, of course, this is a bigger scale. This is kind of like on a 7 or 8 inch scale. So you can see that, the little holes. And I'm assuming you just stick the faces on afterwards if you want to turn them Super Saiyan. But the thing I wanted to mention that I just noticed is, unlike with SH Figuarts, the faces are different. Like, you don't have eyes. So I'm wondering if you keep the same base face. Oh no, it does come with eyes. Wow, you can actually. So, oh, I get it now. So, I'm dropping stuff already. I gotta be careful. So it comes with eyes, and I'm assuming you just have to stick the eyes in, and then they kind of come out like this. Yo, that's crazy. All right, I gotta look at the instructions. All right, guys, I'm back. Instructions read. I understand this figure. Let's talk about it. All right, so we'll get back to this in a second. We'll look at the accessories in a second, but first thing first, let's just look at the figure itself and just kind of judge what we can off of this Goku. Okay, so this is obviously not a 6-inch scale figure. This is more like a 7, 8-inch scale Goku. This is from their new premium line. And again, you can kind of see here on the box, it clearly says high quality sculpture, coloring, texture, value, articulation, 1/9 scale action figure. Okay. One thing I want to note really quickly is the arms. So these arms are made of a silicone plastic. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Saiyan dolls. Those are more like the real skin tone, like almost like they feel like real flesh. Those kind of dolls. I have a female version of that you can kind of just dress up however you want. That is what this arm is made out of. And again, the funny part is that it's only certain parts. So like the hand itself is hard plastic. The wrist guard is pure same plastic. The arm and bicep is the silicone, and again you can kind of see how you can push in the muscles and you can kind of flex the muscles, and that goes for the same around the shoulders here. But then the shoulder itself, the upper bicep here, is hard plastic. So the only part that's silicone is this part right here in the middle. And again, I'm assuming they did that so that they didn't have elbow joints, so that when you can do moves like this where he bends his arm up and stuff like that, you don't see hooks and points and bolts and stuff. And once I do the comparison to a regular cinching scale figure, you'll see and understand what I'm talking about. But again, just go around to the back so you can get a good look at what it looks like from the back. And again, you do have these kind of like hollow legs almost, and it kind of goes up here to the buttock area of the gi. And again, you can definitely tell this is a premium style figure because of the shading alone. And again, this part of his gi is also a softer rubber material, and this is more reminiscent of a Storm Collectibles figure. And I'll pull out a Storm Collectible so you can stand them next to him, because they're kind of in that 1/9 scale. So Goku would look good against a Storm Collectible, so I'll show you that. And again, the head and neck and everything else is on a normal ball joint and such, like you would see from SH Figure Arts. But again, if we're talking about just a sheer look, this thing is definitely passes the smell test. Like, you can get a close-up shot here and you can kind of just see the detail and the sculpt that has been put in this. And again, guys, like, this is it. Like, you're not gonna get this kind of quality from even an SH Figure Arts figure on that scale. Now, if they can do this kind of scale on a 6-inch, I think it'd be perfect. And again, I'm not complaining about the 6-inch, because you guys know I collect 6-inch, but this 1/9 scale is not bad at all. All right, so let's take a look at it from the side. Take a look at it from the back, and again, let's talk about some of the things that I am not a huge fan of. Just off the rip, I'm not a huge fan of the legs necessarily. So again, they do have great articulation, and I'll talk about that in a second. I just am not a fan of the holes. It almost looks, and these legs feel hollow. So like, now while they do move, so you can go ahead and move and do things like that, where the knee can go all the way back like this, and there is no gabbage, so you don't see the inside of the figure itself. It just seems hollow when you do it that way. It almost feels like the SH Figure Eyes, where it's like kind of like hollow plastic on the inside. And again, he can split that much. And again, his arm, his leg is on a swivel. It can swivel that way. The feet, we do have ankle pivot, and there is a toe hinge. And again, he can get into the full range of motion, attacks. Again, I'm not the best poser out there, but you can get him into some decent poses. Again, I'm not 100% sure on what we can do with this upper torso area. I'm a little nervous because, again, I feel like if you bend it too much, you might break it, and this is not a cheap figure. But again, just for the sheer fact of it being on the scope, on the quality scale of a statue, but having the articulation of an action figure, you really can't complain. Not in my opinion, because this face alone is worth the price of admission. All right, so we're going to put him to the back for a second, just so that we can start looking at the accessories, because one of the other things that I think is a great reason why this figure is worth the purchase is because this is not something that they're trying to sell to you in pieces, where you only get the Goku, but you don't get the Super Saiyan parts. You get everything. So you get the Super Saiyan transformation, and you get the regular Goku transformation. So let's start looking at these heads, and let's start looking at these accessories. All right, so First things first, this is the regular Goku Head. And again, this is his screaming, angry face. And again, it looks weird with him not having any eyes, but we'll look into that in a second. But again, you can kind of see the detail and the shading. And the face itself is a hard plastic. It looks like his mind is a little dirty. I don't like that. It's a little smudge on his face. I don't know what that is. I'll have to see about getting that off. It's not a great thing, but so you guys can see it. There we go. So you guys can see a little smudge there. It's a little annoying, but again, you can see the detail that was put into this face. It looks good. So it comes with the normal face and then the normal eyes. We have eyes that look off to the side. And again, simply what you do is, and again, I'll show you, but we have that. Let's just get through all the accessories first. And then I'll show you guys how to put them on. And then we have the other set of eyes that are looking the other way. So again, they took that into account as well. You don't have to just look left, you can also look right. And again, these are just the eyeballs. So nothing too crazy there. He comes with different sets of hands. He already has his fists, closed fist hands. We have his kind of like karate position hands. They look good. And then we have his key blast hand. And again, same great detail. And then we have his instant transmission finger. So we have that as well. And again, we already looked at this face at the beginning. What I ended up doing is I took it upon myself to go ahead and put on the face completely. And again, I'll show you how to take it apart, but I wanted you guys to see the head once it's all done. And again, shading in the hair, the shading in the face is just God tier good. It's just amazing. Like I challenge anybody on a 6-inch scale or higher to find a better Super Saiyan head sculpt than this. I mean, this thing is amazing. It's amazing. And then we also have the other Super Saiyan face where he's gritting his teeth. We've already seen that. Yep. And again, same repeat. We got the eyes and the hand. Definitely 2 sets of everything, which is cool. All right, so let's look at how to get this head off. All right, so let's see. We can take the face off like that. So the hair comes out just like any SH Figure Arts. You can take the head off, and then you just gotta kind of tug at the face to get it off. Now I will say it is kind of difficult because the eyes do come out. So you have that, and then you can just tug at the head. And this is again the head, and this is how the figure looks with no head. And then same thing, Super Saiyan face. Just pull that off, and then you can just kind of tug at the ear and wiggle it out. Now it is a secure fit, so just make sure you're careful. And then boom, and the eyes just kind of go in here. And of course he has blue eyes for when he's Super Saiyan and black eyes when he's just regular Goku. So for the purposes of this, I'm going to just switch out his eyes. We'll go with the staring eyes. So in order to do this, you see here, let me just back this up. Take the eyes and you can slide them right in here. Secure those by pushing back, and they snug in just like that. And be careful because these things are pointy. They will draw blood if you slip up and push too hard. So then you can take whatever face you want, and then you can always tell which face you're going to get because the eyebrows will be gold. So I'm going to go with the gridded angry face, and you can just push that in like so. Just snap that into place. Put the hair back into place like so. And there we go. And then all you got to do is just should be able to just pop this on. But again, like I said, be careful. Just due to the spikes. Sorry about that. Had to go and heat the head up because again, it felt like it was a tight fit. So let's see if we can get it to pop on now with less issues. There we go. Hot air does it every time. And then there you go. You got the angry face Goku. And he's staring off to the side. And again, you can, with the neck, you can get some down, up, left, right kind of motif. But let's see. Let's go with just a regular angry face Goku. Not yeah, let's do that. Let's just go with the regular face Goku. Yeah, I like this one better. Definitely like this one better. Yeah, I like this one better. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section which face you like better. Yeah, that's like the stern Super Saiyan face. And again, you can see the head itself can kind of look down, up, left and right, but the ball peg itself doesn't move too much. Sorry about that. And again, I can't stress this enough. Be careful with this figure because this thing is pointy. There you go. There you go. He looks cool as shit. He looks cool as shit. Alright, so I've shown you guys the accessories. I've shown you how to put the heads and faces off. Let's just go ahead and do some comparisons. Look at some other figures in the line and just come up with a verdict. Alright guys, we are back. Final comparisons. So what I wanted to do is just do something a little different. I'm not going to do like a really extensive like side-by-side comparison. I just kind of wanted to stick with one premium format Goku versus the other, just to kind of give you guys the difference in what you would get out of a 6-inch version versus the 1/9 scale version. And I just wanted to kind of just show you guys what's going on. And just so you know, this head sculpt is not the regular Super Saiyan head sculpt. This is more so the Super Saiyan 2 head sculpt from Kong Studios. But again, I just wanted to kind of show you guys a side-by-side comparison of the Goku so you can see what I'm talking about in the differences in the face, where you get the shading, you get the extra animated details. And again, I'll do it like this so you guys can, and I'll just zoom in with my camera so you guys can see. So I'm gonna do kind of similar pose, and then I'm just gonna zoom in. And as you can see, they both look good, but you can just clearly tell the color detail in the face, in the sculpt, in the hair is just a lot better in this one. Again, it does not negate this one. I'm just saying that this one definitely has its a right spot in the action figure game. It just does. Like, I love it. Like I said, the only gripe that I have is I'm not a huge fan of this, you know, crotch area, leg area. I think they can do a little bit more improvement on that. And also with the arms, this is what I was talking about with the arms. So you can see here on the SH Figure Arts where you can see that that's a joint. Like, you can see the arm joint, even though it's colored in a way where it looks really good. You don't have any lines here. This is all straight muscle. And that's because they went with the silicone base for the arms. I just don't understand why they didn't do it all the way up the arm. Like, why just do the bicep and the elbow? Why not just go even with the fingers? Like, if you're going to go big, make the fingers in, you know, silicone as well. Again, I'm not sure what their rationale was, but again, this is their first outing and I like it. And again, I know people have complained before about the legs, and you can see here the legs with Goku. You can clearly see the hinges and the bolts in the leg versus this one. In hindsight, this is actually a lot better. It is. So there's a clear difference as to the reason why they did what they did. And again, both are good in their own way. I definitely think that this has a place in anybody's Dragon Ball collection, straight up. Now, one other thing that I wanted to show you guys before I get out of here is another premium format figure that used to be that's normally in a 6-inch scale, but got done in a bigger scale. And this is my premium format Red Ranger. So here I have the Somebody Toys Red Warrior, as they call it, Zoo Ranger. And this is the premium format for Power Rangers. And you guys know the biggest collection that I have is Power Rangers, like by far. And the second biggest, you know, collection that I have is Dragon Ball related. So this is a premium Red Ranger right here. And again, nothing beats this as far as quality. Nothing. Die-cast head, again, the same silicone skin. Oops, he dropped. You see here the same silicone skin as Goku, but this one has the same silicone body all over. So it's not just his arms, his leg, everything. And again, this is an actual like fabric suit. So again, this is a premium format for him. And again, this also has its place in my collection, just alone now that this will have a place in my collection. Oh, and as a matter of fact, give me one quick sec. Okay, sorry about that. So we got Red Warrior, so we can see what he looks like. But I also forgot I have a actual Dragon Ball statue. And this is the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan next to the Super Saiyan Goku from Imagineworks. And you can clearly see that the statue is bigger because, you know, obviously Gohan is not bigger than his dad. But this is a statue and this is the articulated one. So you can kind of see, you get the quality of a statue, but you also get the articulation. So you get the same shading, you even get the same skin tone. And again, the hair is better here because again, this doesn't have the same level of shading that this does. But it still looks good. And again, obviously this is a statue, so it's bigger than Goku, so it's not in scale. But again, I just thought I wanted to show you guys so you would have an idea as to how it would look up against a statue. So yeah, I'm glad I had that to show. All right, so let me know what you guys think. Comment in the section below. Were you able to pick yours up? Do you want to pick it up? And did my video help you make a decision? Again, thumbs up the video. Let me know. Subscribe to the channel. This is Showing Up the King. Have a good one. Peace.